Let's commence with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. We will start with unfinished business or correspondence, please, Karen. Karen keeps a record alive. Thank you very much. So, we are looking for a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting dated September 28th, 2021 as presented. So, call for a vote on that, please.
Mr. Bullard.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pizarro.
Yes. We're looking for a motion to approve invoices in the amount of $1,212,202.48 for September 29th through October 12th, 2021.
So move. Second.
Call for a vote now, please.
Mr. Bullard.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pizarro.
Yes. We're looking for a motion to approve pending invoices in the amount of $784,525. So. Second. Call for a vote on that, please.
Mr. Bullard.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pizarro.
Yes.
Looking for a motion that the actual gross payroll in the amount of $259,656.45 be approved for payment for the period of September 12th through September 25th.
So move. Second.
Call for a vote on that, please.
Mr. Bullard.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pizarro.
Yes.
Again, we are looking for a motion that the tentative gross payroll in the amount of $277,340 be approved for payment for the period September 26th through October 9th, 2021. So,
Second.
thank you, fellows. Call for a vote, please, Karen.
Mr. Bullard.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pizarro.
Yes.
We are looking for a motion to ratify the assessment of the property tax appeal filed by Logi LLC, and we are going to table that to the next, because we do not have that contract paperwork sent here today, so we'll just table that to the next meeting. All right, we are looking for a motion to adopt resolution number 2021-04 approving the FY 2021 Community Development Grant Block, Community Development Block Grant Program application for financial assistance in the amount of $373,858 and authorizing its submission to the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development.
So move. Second.
And Bill, what do you have on that for us?
Okay, this is the annual CDBG entitlement grant that the county receives. The county will be retaining $46,677 for administration. We'll be allocating $60,000 to the Borough of Big Run for the Mitchell Avenue Street Improvement Project. And we'll also be allocating $95,400 to the Borough of Corsica for the Water Street Water Line Replacement Project Phase 2. And $57,240 for Elder Township homeowner water line lateral installations. The Borough of Punxsutawney. The county will be retaining $20,617 for administration of the grant. $93,924 will be used for the Punxsutawney Community Center Fitness Center improvements, which will be the installation of a new HVAC system. That will also be funded with CDBG CV funds that we received. We initially put that project out to bid, but the bids came in double what we had available, so they're going to contribute their 2021 funds to that project also.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you. Any questions for Bill on that? If not, then we'll call for a vote.
Mr. Bullard.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pizarro.
Yes.
Looking for a motion to adopt resolution number 2021-05 affirming Jefferson County's dedication to further fair housing practices.
So moved. Second.
Any comments on that?
Now, this resolution here, it's required every year of the CDBG application, basically to affirm that the county will further fair housing practices as much as possible.
Any questions to Bill on that? Anything anybody have? Call for a vote, please, Karen.
Mr. Fuller.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pacific.
Yes.
Looking for a motion to proclaim the month of October 2021 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Jefferson County.
So moved. Second.
And do we have anybody to speak on that? All right, it's your turn.
I'm Tammy McGarry, and I'm with Community Action Crossroads Project. Thank you for signing the proclamation for us. And nothing really new other than our shelters are at half capacity because of the pandemic. But with that being said, we are still working 24/7.
Okay,
Keep some individuals safe.
thank you, Tammy. Does anybody want to throw a question out to Tammy real quick?
I had one for you, Tammy. Well, in the shelters, what would you say your greatest need would be?
Honestly, anything. We always need
Like clothing?
clothing.
Personal
Right now,
articles.
we're only taking new. We used to take donations, but with the pandemic, we're only taking new. Toiletries, maybe new toys for kids, young children that come in.
And if a church or a civic organization wanted to assist, how would they go about doing so?
They can contact us, or one of our offices, and somebody will get the message to.
The community action?
Plus you're taking cash donations.
Absolutely. Or gift cards.
Gift card.
Gift cards work. We can give the participants gift cards and let them get what they need.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, then we will call for a motion, please, Karen.
Mr. Fuller.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pacific.
Yes.
We are looking for a motion to approve an application for county aid for Gaskell Township in the amount of $10,000 for Bowers Road flood repairs.
Make that motion.
Second.
And any discussion on that?
This particular road here that we're helping Gaskell with, the flood that they had down there, I don't know, 4 or 6 weeks ago, washed out that pipe that was under that road, so we asked for some help. We were able to do that.
Okay. Any questions on that from anybody? Hearing none, okay, call for vote, please, Karen.
Mr. Fuller.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pacific.
Yes.
Looking for a motion to approve the transfer of the amount of $122,107.85 from the restricted funds to cover COVID-related expenses.
So moved.
Second that.
Any comment or questions on that?
Is this the ARP then, ARP money for the county? Or is it separate? Is it some of the money you got for COVID?
Yeah,
That's from the original CARES money.
Oh, okay.
For certain projects.
You ever get the latest money yet?
we've got some of it, but it's nothing spent till everything is resolved, so. Okay, call for a vote, please, on that, Karen.
Mr. Fuller.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pacific.
Yes.
All right, before announcements, or we'll just go with announcements. Bill, we'd like you to introduce your new gentleman here today.
Okay. This is Ben White. He'll be taking my position when I retire at the end of the year. He's been planning for a number of years, been borough manager, and has a lot of experience that will help the county.
Okay, well, welcome, Ben.
Yeah, appreciate the opportunity, and I look forward to working with the municipalities in the county and the betterment of our area.
All right. So Larry, afterward, you can look them over a little?
Sure.
All right, appreciate it.
Take his picture, he likes that part.
Yeah. So, Jim, you're here hanging out today. Do you have something for us?
I can give you a real quick update as to what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Currently, we're working on getting applications ready for EDA. I'm sure most everybody's seen, there's a lot of money out there right now. The current one that we're working on is Build Back Better applications. We're working with a couple organizations to put in applications for that are due October 19th. Which is just around the corner here. And there's some other funding pots that they have available to us as well. So we're kind of reaching out to our areas, see if there's any projects that we might be able to help. We typically what we'll do is we'll look at applications, help critique them, strengthen them for submissions. So if you know of any applications that are out there, people that are applying for these funds and need some help, please redirect them to us and we'll do what we can to help them out. One of the other big projects that we're just received our second part of funding for is it was an ARC Power statewide broadband application that North Central did on behalf of 7 local development districts across the state. There's about 5 identified projects within our region that are going to be addressed, as well as across the state. We cover 52 of the 67 counties with the local development districts. So the state funding which matched that came in, so we're starting to look at those projects and seeing what we can do currently to get them underway. And that kind of folds into what we've been talking about with Jefferson County, which is we've been talking to a consultant and other providers in the area to try to come up with a plan for broadband for Jefferson County to try to address locations that might need immediate service and things that we can plan for in the future. One of the things that North Central does, and we received a grant a couple of years ago, was to do a vertical asset and a speed test off of it was an Esri product is what it was. And we actually have that link still active on our webpage. So what I'm here today to do is just to ask everyone to go to our webpage and please take the speed test, because one of the things that we're going to be doing is evaluating all of this information to try to identify bad spots that don't have what we consider at least the minimum 25 megabits of download service available to them. The start of that is taking all of the information, all the maps, both us and Windstream and Zito and anybody else that provides coverage in the area, bringing all that information together to try to identify those locations. So if you have the opportunity, I would ask that you go out and on our website, it's very simple. Just click on the speed test site. It'll log it into our database and help identify speeds that are happening within the county. I know the first go around that we did it, we had a fair response, but the information's probably 1.5 to 2 years old now. So I'd like to get it updated, and we constantly update it as the information's input. So that'll just help us identify locations within Jefferson County.
Okay, website. You want to hear that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ncentral.com is the North Central website. So if you go there, there's actually a big button in the front that talks about speed testing. If you click on that, it'll take you to the spot where the speed test is to be done. And then there's a little bit of information that you have to enter, no names or anything like that, just a little bit of like your provider and things like that, or current provider, and then it'll log the information right into our interactive map that we have with that.
So ncentral.com, take the speed test.
Correct.
Okay, everybody has an assignment. And tell everybody else.
And if I can add to what you were speaking to, Jim, I've done that, and I am the least computer savvy person in the room, perhaps in Western Pennsylvania. And I can tell you that, it is very simple. The information walks you right, it's just a couple of easy questions. And it gives you information that's gonna help the community.
Yeah, ultimately, it creates a nice map that we have that will show the speeds that you as an individual logged in. It doesn't give us your name or any of that information, but it does provide us a location where that speed is that you're actually experiencing at your home. So it allows us to identify those locations that are really lacking service.
Where internet is good, where it's not good, and what we can do about it.
Yep, exactly.
Good job.
Thank you, Jim. At this time, we'll go to public comments. No public comments. I guess I should have finished the commissioners meeting October 26th at 10:30 here at Jefferson Place. Jail board meeting October 26th, 2021, 12 o'clock here at Jefferson Place. Questions from the press? Larry, you're the star here.
Says Commissioners meeting October 12th. That's probably a past, huh? For announcements.
Yeah,
26th.
Change it to the 26th, yeah.
I assume, but
Karen was just doing it to see if everybody.
they do, Karen, I spotted it. How's it going with the election preparations in Athens? It's coming real soon. Sample ballots and, machines and everything getting worked on or whatever.
We're getting the machines ready right now. Gentleman's here today to help us start that process. Since absentees and mail-ins have started going out.
What's the deadline for those absentee ones and once they get their ballot?
October 18th for the request.
Oh, okay, October 18th.
Of course, it's an election. Yeah.
How many years has it been for this system now to replace the touch machines?
You mean initial touch
Yeah.
machines?
Yeah, it was, so
That
it
was
was what,
2006, so.
and then they started, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Well, we've gone through what, 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be number 5. 5 elections.
I've never heard of any complaints about it. They work well and everything, reads the ballots like it's supposed to. And
The
never.
first year, there was some issues with the, the marker, but we've got that worked out. We have the right marker in place now.
But
But
always
they
part
weren't really
works,
issues with
yeah,
that.
seemed like it works pretty good.
It does. Works well. Back to paper.
All right. I don't think I have anything else at the moment. See.
Anybody else have anything they'd like to,
Oh, that was it.
that's it? Anybody else have anything they'd like to say? Well, I guess then at that point, we'll look for a motion to adjourn. Okay, call for vote, please.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. North? Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Are we doing a domestic violence picture? Not with violence in it, but with.